features, or I just turn it off. So turn the ignition on. Press it. Welcome back to another episode of We Rebuilds. Today we're going to be working on a 2016 Dodge Ram 1500. So the AC blower motor is not working. So we're just going to hop straight into this video. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments and thoughts down below. Turn your post notifications on. Hey, check us out on werebuildz.com to copy yourself some merch. Hey, and check us out on all social media links. Now let's hop straight into this video. So another good way how to know, you could check your fuses. So as you can see, this fuse looks bad. So then when you can look on the box, it says F13. It's a HVAC blower motor. And that's because now when we start the truck, so now when we start the truck, and the AC is on, there's no air coming, there's nothing blowing. So if another way how to know too is normally this will happen if it's stuck on one setting. So sometimes it will go out, but as you can see that the reason for this one is because the the fuse is out. But another way, the blower motor down there under here, and I'll go over there and show you right now, but there's no air, no hot or cold air is coming out. So that's one of the ways. So then if you look under here, this is your blower motor right here, and then all the wires and all of that for the blower motor. So all you have to do is just to pull down these little pins right here. So you have 1, 2, and 3, and then once you pull it down, but we didn't pull this one down all the way because I just wanted to check everything under here to make sure this is good. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna switch one of the fuses, but we already bought a blower, but we should have checked that first to make sure that that wasn't the issue. But now we're gonna check the fuse and switch the fuse and see what happens. So just before we head further down into the video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Ansel again. So they reached out to me, and now today we have the Ansel AD310. So it's another OBD2 scanner that we're gonna review also while doing this video about the Dodge. So I won't be connecting it to the Dodge, but I'll connect it to the Ford, see the features we could know about it, just go through some of the things that this OBD2 scanner could do, and that you could just grab yourself one of these scanners. Also, you could just hit the discount code down below, find it in the description below, so that you could get your coupon code for this OBD2 scanner when you're buying it straight off Amazon. So now we're just gonna hop straight into the Ford and then just run some tests and go through some of the functions and then see what it could do and what it can't do, what I wish it could do more or what they could improve on or stuff like that. So we're gonna hit this review real quick and then go from there. So let's hop straight into the Ford. I have the OBD2 scanner right here, so you just plug it in. So we're gonna do it on the Ford today. It's loading. I'm gonna turn the ignition on. So I said turn the ignition on, so the ignition is on, right? Click enter. So this is all of the things that's going on. So we have live data, right? So we're gonna go into live data. I'm gonna start the car and see. I'm gonna go straight to graphic items, enter, and then we're gonna see all of the stuff that's going on. See all of that. So I'm gonna exit, come back in. So these are all of the stuff that you see: the fuel system, load PCT, shift F1. So that's a direct update or a live update of what's going on. So now we could exit this, go exit again, and then you see view freeze framework. So that's all of the stuff that's freed. So there's nothing stored in the car. So you know that's good. It's I am readiness, you know, so I don't know what this is, but let's click on it and see. MIL status, so misfire, monitor, okay, fuel system, okay, CAT, so all of this. So you know there's a lot of things you could do. You could clear codes, you have the vehicle info, you could do a evap leak test. Let's go into a vehicle. So turn key on with engine off. So I'm gonna turn the key, so the ignition is still on. Ignition is still on. It's gonna make a noise because we got the door open over there. So vehicle item ID number. It does a lot of cool stuff. You could erase codes. You could read codes on the car and do the evap leak test. So it has a lot of good options. And it could tell you what exactly is wrong with the car. As you can see, it have a good amount of function just for something quick, for like you need to know what's the check engine light and stuff like that. So I mean, some of the features it have: turns on, turns off check engine light, clear codes, reset, live data. You have that, so it will help you get a lot of the easy DIY stuff done. So I mean, it's a great product. The only thing I would say is I think the other one, the Ansel BD 300, the other Ansel, that one that we plugged into the car, I like that kind of more better. But I mean, this is just something that you could have in your car where you can rush and grab quickly and get it and do what you need to do. But this is good, and I'll probably be using this some more. So let's hop back straight to that Dodge Ram. So this is F13. Pull this one out, and then you can see that this one is burnt. So this one is actually blown. So we're just gonna take another fuse from somewhere else and test it. So we're gonna get this fuse. This is for the door locks. Pull this one out. It's the same 40 amp. Same 40 amp as you can see. We're gonna put it in. Then we're gonna start it and see if we get here. Now we're gonna start it and see what happens this time. So now we got AC. So now the blower motor is working. So that's another way to test it, to make sure that you don't have to buy a blower motor. So now we're just gonna go back to O'Reilly's and see if we could get another a fuse, and then we still need to find out what's the reason why that fuse blown for something, or if it's short out or something. But that's the issue. But we didn't need to top off on Freon and anything, because that was just the issue. That's pretty much it for this episode on We Rebuilds. As you can see, it's a good thing that we bought the extra blower motor, but as you can see, we didn't need that. The fuse was just the issue. So sometimes, as I always say, check the fuse, check the relays, check the connections, just to make sure, and check the wiring. But I just basically overlooked that 40 amp fuse. But now that we see that we don't need the blower motor, we're just gonna take that back and get a new fuse for that spot, and that should be good. As you can see, we have here. So that's about it. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments and thoughts down below. Turn your post notifications on. Check us out on all social media links. Grab yourself some merch on WeRebuildz.com. Until next time, stay positive, stay motivated.